Okay, so I really hate to admit this, but I have 3 of these cameras. I think I have a problem. Now, the reason that I have 3 of these is because I actually think it's the greatest point and shoot camera that's ever been made. And in today's review, we're gonna check out why. It's the Olympus AF-1 Infinity. Okay, so about 5 years ago, I seriously got involved with 35mm film, but I could never quite find the perfect camera. You know, I've shot a lot of Nikon SLRs, I've shot my dad's Olympus SLR, and I've shot the Kodak plastic cameras like the M38. But I could never really find the camera that fit me perfectly. You know, I'm somebody that travels a lot, so I need something that's durable, something that's weatherproof, and something that looks amazing. And a few years ago, I picked up this Olympus AF-1 camera. I did a little review on it. I'll link it up top here for you. And about a year ago, I picked it back up and I started realizing that not only is the AF-1 underrated, but it might be the greatest point and shoot 35mm camera that I've ever shot. It's super sharp. The autofocus is incredible. The features are minimal and it's extremely durable. I've taken this thing out in the snow, I've taken it out into jungles, and I've taken plenty of friends and family photos with it. All right, so now let's take a look at some of the features that I really like about this camera. The first thing is the size. It's extremely portable. It has that 1980s boxy aesthetic to it that I just absolutely adore. It's simple and easy to use. You can pull it out of your bag, take your photo, put it back in your bag, and you're good to go. The other thing that I love about this camera is how minimal the features are. You've got a button for taking photos, you've got a self timer, you've got a rewind button, you've got the focus lock right here, which you can actually focus on something and then recompose to get those shots where your subject might not be in the middle. This thing even has a tripod mount on it. It's got a built-in quick flash, sliding door, and your lens actually has a small little filter on the front of it that protects it from dust. And on the back, you've got a quartz date setting. The quartz date setting is cool. It imprints a little number on the bottom of your images. I don't normally use that setting, but if you're into that nostalgic aesthetic, you might really appreciate it. The AF-1 has a 2.8 35mm lens, and this thing is extremely sharp. Olympus really took its time with this lens, and I am blown away by the results. So if you were to compare the images of this with any other high-end 35mm camera, I bet the differences would be indistinguishable. The AF-1 is right up there with all the other 35mm cameras that people respect and adore. Loading film this thing is extremely easy. You just pop the door open, grab a box of your favorite film, in this case, Kodak Gold 200. This is my favorite film stock, and most photos in this review video are taken with this film. If you'd like to get your own Kodak Gold 200, there's a link in the description. Pop it in, pull it until it hits this little red mark, close the door, snap it shut, and you're good to go. And that's it. It's seriously as simple as could be. I freaking love this thing. Okay, so you know that people say that there's no such thing as a perfect camera. Well, this camera is no exception. And right now we're gonna look at a few of the cons. So con number 1 that I think most people aren't gonna like about this is that the flash fires automatically. There's no function to turn that off. It's a feature that you either love or you hate. And I fully understand if you hate that. As someone that normally shoots manually on 35mm, I can completely understand why you wouldn't want the camera to make that decision for you. However, when the flash does fire, it normally adds this really cool aesthetic to the images that I find to be really pleasing, and I really like to embrace the unknown of what exactly is gonna come out of this thing. Some people might love that, some people might hate it, and I totally understand that. For me, I have learned to embrace the unknown and learn to embrace the fact that it may fire and it may not. Another downside of this camera that I could see people not enjoying is the battery. This thing takes CRP2 batteries, which are sort of weird and not really common. but these are not that hard to find on Amazon. Again, I'll leave a link down below for you. They're not that expensive. One of these batteries has been in my camera for 2 years and I still haven't had to replace it. So the battery life on these things is awesome. So right now you can buy this thing for around 50 bucks secondhand. And if you're in the market for a cheap budget camera and something that's gonna last you a while and something that has extremely good image quality, then I think this is probably gonna be the best camera for you. You can get it wet, you can take it out in freezing cold temperatures, and you're absolutely gonna get photos that you love. The images that come out of this thing are way better than they should be. All right, so to wrap up, I think you need to buy this camera. If you're in the market for a cheap, affordable, point and shoot that you're gonna love for years to come, then the AF-1 Infinity is definitely your camera. I know Olympus has made a lot of other point and shoot cameras that people adore and love, but I think this is the most underrated Olympus point and shoot camera, and I think it's probably the most underrated point and shoot camera out there. All right, and that about wraps things up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.